Morning. Today's plan, we're going to get this 4440 out of here and put it back in the back of the shop because we're done with it. Dad informed me this morning that he would like to use the 7520 tomorrow with the loader to go cut some trees down and pull some logs up. So, since we don't have our headliner yet, and I don't know if we're going to get it today or not, we'll see. If we get it, we'll put it back in, but I have a feeling it's going to be Monday. I got an email about it yesterday with tracking information, which said Monday, so no good. But we do need to put the floor mat back in and make this tractor usable. It doesn't need a headliner to be usable. We need to get the floor mat back in and kind of put the cab back together or pick up all the pieces that may still be sitting in there. So that's the plan here this morning. Get the 4440 out of here and get that tractor so it's usable. No cold starts from in the shop. Look at those nice front tires. You gotta be kidding me. I'm literally stuck on the concrete. There we go. Oh, come on. All right, well, hopefully we don't have to get any of this stuff out for a few weeks anyway. Oh, we do have to get this out though. All right, so let's take a look in this cab and see what all we got to do. Floor mat. Get some of our tools out of here. Maybe a couple of pieces. Shouldn't be too bad actually. Okay, I got the floor mat back in there. Picked up some of the tools. I want to secure some of these wires for the radio up there. Other than that, it's functional. Not ideal, but he'll have to deal with it. That's what he gets for taking it before I'm done with it, I guess. So, find something else to work on. Brr, it's cold out here. My parts that I ordered up at the John Deere dealer a couple of days ago are all in, and since I'm not real busy today, I'm gonna run up there and get them. Okay, I got my parts. While I was at the John Deere dealer, sorry about the wind, I found out that they were having a sale on seed talc, which we use a lot of in the spring with our planters. And today was the last day. Apparently they sell that on sale in February and not April when we need it. So I saved $3 a pail, which, well, whatever, is what it is, but I bought a bunch of talc, so I'm getting that unloaded. Like I said, we use a lot of talc. If you don't know, which I will explain this a lot more when we get into planting season and stuff, but we use the talc as a lubricant to keep the seed flowing through the planters. All right, close the door. It keeps the seed flowing through those CCS tubes from the big tanks in the center of the planter to each individual row box, and it also helps stuff flow through the meter so we don't get a buildup of seed treatment and that kind of stuff. So that's what we use it for. I'll show you kind of how that works in the spring when it's warmer. Here's the other stuff that I got, mostly just some parts for that tractor, for any cab there. They had our 2630 display done. A couple weeks ago I took that up there to have them reman it because there was some bubbles starting in the screen. So that's done, got that picked up and ready to go. I thought of something else I need to do. I haven't run this tractor yet since I fixed that O-ring on that oil filter just to make sure it's not still leaking. So I'm gonna start it up and let it run for a few minutes, probably drive it back and forth just a little bit to see if it still leaks or if we fixed it. Well, so far it looks okay. I don't see a bunch of oil puddling up on the ground. That is a filter for the transmission though, so I'm gonna drive back and forth just to see if that gets oil flowing through it and changes anything. All All right, well, still no trail of oil, so I guess that's good. That means we fixed it with that O-ring. So now if Dad wants to use this tractor tomorrow, he can do so and it'll be fine. Just have this pile of parts on this cart that go inside the interior that we can't put back together till we get our headliner. So, all right, well, now that that is done, I think it's time to find a new project to work on. It's right behind those doors. Our Gator needs some attention. Time to get it out and get it cleaned up. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was close. All right. Ooh, look, flat tire. So, we've got to get all of the crap out of this Gator. Cleaned up. This stuff and whatever else is laying on the floor. We've got some ears of corn in the back. Fortunately, I got somewhere to throw all the dirt stuff, heavy stuff. Anyway, the first field work that we do of the year will actually be with this Gator. We spread some clover seed in our wheat, frost seed it here in another probably 3 weeks or so. So we got to get this thing ready to go, change the oil and air filter, and just go through it, clean it up, make sure we get everything ready to go, put the seeder in the back. And yeah, so that's my plan here. I would like to get this done by Tuesday, but we'll see. So for right now, I'm just going to go through and pick the heavy dirt out and throw the ears of corn out and that kind of stuff, and rags, tools, whatever's in there that's loose that I don't want to get wet, because next step then is to power wash. All right. I got the heavy stuff out there at least. I guess I'm going to power wash now. I was really hoping to avoid today, but I don't have anything else to do, so I suppose I better keep doing something. Yeah. You would think this wouldn't take very long, but if I remember right from last year, it actually does take a while, because there's a lot of little nooks and crannies, and you blow dirt from one spot to the next, and is what it is. So I'll work on that. All right, well, it was dirty. I've got a lot of dirt off on the floor here. I'm not quite done power washing on it yet, but I want to pump up that tire, move it back out of the way, get the dirt off the floor. We'll scrape up some heavy stuff if there is any, and throw it in the bucket of the tractor, and then we'll wash the floor off and bring it back up here and finish it, because I'm more or less blowing dirt around and I need to get it out of here. All right, well, it's not too bad, pretty clean here. I did find a nest living in this piece. This is kind of the breather for the transmission, fits on there. So I picked that out of there, and yeah, we're gonna let it dry off here for a while, and we'll get our filters around. I don't know if I'm gonna change oil today. In fact, I'm probably not gonna change oil today, but we'll let it dry off. Maybe we'll clean the floor over there and roll it back so it's in a dry spot and work on it back there. I don't know. We'll see. Surprisingly, the pile of filters for the Gator is much smaller than the tractor's. Go figure, right? Anyway, I moved the Gator back here. It's pretty straightforward, simple service stuff. I'm not going to change oil tonight. I've got to go talk to neighbor here in about a half hour, so I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon anyway. Yeah, so the plan for Monday is to get this Gator done probably and finish this tractor up, because we should get our parts on Monday. Well, they did not come today either. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be all for today. I know we didn't accomplish a whole lot today, so probably not a real exciting video. Sorry about that. They will get better. We're getting closer to spring. We're getting closer to doing some field work. Just a couple of weeks away, hopefully 2, 3, 4 weeks at the most, I would say, before we're at least doing something. We won't be planting corn, but we'll be doing something outside, so that's good. Our shop projects are starting to wind down. We've got a few things that we need to get through yet, but not a ton. And then towards the end of March, we're going to get into treating some beans and stuff, and the seed business stuff, getting deliveries done is going to pick up big time. So have a great weekend, guys. I've got more house projects to do with backsplash at my house this weekend, so I'm going to keep working on that project I started last week. And we'll be back Monday morning. Hit the like and subscribe buttons for me if you would, please. Leave me some more comments. I appreciate all the feedback and comments you guys have been leaving on my last videos. And I guess we'll see you guys Monday. Oh, 100th video is going to happen next week. I think on, well, it'll be filmed on Tuesday, come out Wednesday. So I've got a couple of ideas. My plan right now is to kind of give you a tour around our farm. I haven't really formally done that yet, and go through most of all of our equipment. Although not all of it's here, so you can see what we've got. So if that sounds like a good idea to you, let me know, and we'll do that next week. So have a great weekend. We'll see you Tuesday, I guess, Tuesday morning.